Hey guys! So first off, I just want to apologize that there wasn't a video for the past 2 weeks. I've been having some issues with my camera and my work schedule has been a little bit all over the place, so I haven't had time to film, but I believe it is back to normal now, so I should be back with videos every Tuesday. So for today's video, it's a week overdue, but I am going to be doing my May wrap up and my June TBR. And well, it's already June, and I'm gonna say that I am behind on my reading. I know this for a fact. I think I'm supposed to be at 21 books by the end of this month, and I think I just passed 11. But hey, I still have the whole rest of the year. I still have like 6 months left. I'll be able to do it. Okay, without further ado, let's get into May. The month of May, I did not do bad. I've read 3 books, which is kind of the average. I've been trying to average out 3 to 4 books a month just to keep on track. So I read 3 books, so I'm happy, and they were all really, really decent. So it was a bonus for me. The first book that I read in the month of May was Are You Shot and the End of Time by Roshani Chokshi. Sorry if I butcher your last name, it takes me a little bit. But so this was really good. This was by Disney Hyperion, and Rick Riordan Presents, his publishing branch, where he gets authors that want to write his kind of stories but from their own religion / mythology because they know best, so he basically just helps them get published. So I really liked this. This was with Hindu mythology, and I've always been interested in a little bit of Hindu mythology, so this was really fun to see more in depth of that, and how, because it's very present. Hindu is still very present in our society. So it was really nice to get a view into that. I really enjoyed the characters. Again, this is middle grade, so it's a little bit of an easier read, but still it was like reading a Rick Riordan book, but it was still different, so I really appreciated that. I really appreciated that it wasn't like, you know, it just fell flat of one of Rick's books. Like, no, like Roshani did an amazing job of telling her own story, and I really enjoyed it. So if you want a good middle grade book, I am thinking about picking up the second one when it comes out. So there's that. The second book that I read in the month of May was The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon, and oh my gosh, this was amazing. It was so good. I really like it. This is the second book that I've read from Nicola Yoon. The first book was Everything Everything, and I have not been disappointed so far. This is 2 for 2 for her. If she has any other books out there, I am going to read them. I really enjoy her writing style. She stays really real, but she keeps it funny and lighthearted at the same time, and they're really easy to read, and they pull you in really quick. And this book was just, and they don't necessarily have like the happy ending. That's why I said they're real. They have like, I think, a real life ending with a little bit of fantasy involved, but they're really good, and this was really cute, and I really enjoyed it. And the final book that I read in the month of May, I was so excited to read. I've been waiting for it to come out for a really long time, and I read it, and it did not disappoint, and that was The Savior's Champion by Jenna Morassi. This book was amazing. Oh my god, it is what I wanted and like so much more. So this is it's an adult fantasy. It has mature themes, so just a warning. But it is about this guy Tobias, and he lives in this different, I guess you'd call it a queendom, that is led by the Savior. And every time the Savior comes of age, they have what's called the Sovereign's Tournament, where 20 men are selected to fight to the death for the Savior's hand in marriage. It is so intense, it is so violent, but there's also like some romance in it, and it's a great action adventure romance novel fantasy, magical. It's amazing. It's so good. It's very, very well written. I really, really like the word choices and just the structure of it, because it's a lot happens, but it's not in like a pushy way. Like, it doesn't gloss over events. It gives you all the information that you need, or all the information that you need right now, and setting it up for future novels, which I really like that it doesn't give away everything. I still have a lot of questions. I cannot wait for the second novel, The Savior's Sister. And like, this is really good. If you don't know, I read Jenna's first book, which her debut novel, which was Eve the Awakening. That was really good. I really enjoyed it. This one is so much better. Not to kind of crap on Eve the Awakening. Eve the Awakening is really good, but it's just the way that you can see how she has grown as an author and as a person between Eve the Awakening and The Savior's Champion. And I know that the second book to Eve is going to be amazing, and I can't wait for the second one of this, and I am really looking forward to following Jenna on the rest of her publishing endeavors. She has definitely become one of my favorite authors in a very short time. She's also very charismatic. She makes YouTube videos. Go check her out. If you want any writing advice, that's where I go to. So, The Savior's Champion, if you haven't read it, read it. It's so good. So in the month of June, I plan on reading 4 books. I really hope I can get that. The book that I'm reading right now, I'm about halfway done, which is The Trials of Apollo, The Burning Maze. This is book 3 by Rick Riordan. Like I said, I'm halfway through. I'm really enjoying it so far, and well, I love all of Rick's books, but this, he's so amazing. Like, he's such a good writer. He's so inclusive. He's so just, if you haven't read any of Rick's books, I highly, highly, highly recommend you do so. Because what are you doing? Again, these are middle grade, easier to read, a little bit lighter, but still kind of violent for a middle grade book, but I love them so much. So excited to finish the last half. I think I have it scheduled where I should be finished this by this Friday, so let's hope. The second book that I have to read in the month of June is The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee. I've had this one for a while. I've heard nothing but good things about this on BookTube, so I've heard that it has a little bit of, it explores sexuality in this, that it's also just like a really light read, and I don't really know all that much about it. I just basically know it's about this guy that's kind of rich that goes to a boarding school or something like that. But I'm excited. I really like the cover. It's a nice feeling book, and like I said, I've heard nothing but good things about it, so I'm excited to get my hands on it. The final 2 books that I want to read in the month of June is a duology, and that, they're huge. Oh my god. That is Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom by Leah Bardugo. Once again, people are talking about this online so much. I've heard nothing but good things about it. I heard that it's really funny and dark and mysterious and kind of like found family / heist, but with fantasy elements, so I'm really excited. And these are a beautiful look, and it's all like painted and pretty, and I'm excited. Real excited for this. Oh, I just noticed there's a crown. Oh girl, what you doing? There's a city. Okay, I'm just like noticing new things about this cover, these covers. Anyways, really excited to read these books. Again, I don't really know anything about them other than it's some unlikely partnerships doing a fantastical heist. So right up my alley. I'm ready. I really hope that I can get through both of them in June. Alright, so that is my wrap up and my TBR, and I just wanted to thank you guys for bearing with me in my different technical difficulties with uploading, but I am here. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna keep uploading videos. I have a video planned for next week that I'm kind of excited about, and then a video after that that I'm also nervous excited. But we'll get to that when that comes. I just want to say, if you want to read the first chapter of my manuscript Roses, please go to my website. The link is in the description below. If you want to follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter for writing and or life updates, the links are also in the description below. And please comment what you thought on this video, and please subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every Tuesday. If you want to be notified when I upload, or ring that little bell on one side. I don't know what side it's on. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!